You're literally the worst host I've ever trained. Help me, host! The system is bullying me. Other hosts have already nailed 99 rating targets way earlier. And you're still apologizing to the wrong person. I'm so sorry, male lead. It's not all my fault, okay? For one thing, I'm slightly nearsighted. And I have really severe face blindness. I can only remember people with super distinct features. At the very beginning, the system brushed off my worries like it was nothing. He said, "Is the male lead some random ordinary guy? The hottest guy in the crowd, that's him. I promise you won't mix him up." The system told me to find the hottest guy. I spotted Ling Yun in the crowd right away. I started my rating strategy on the spot. "Hey, handsome, wanna go out with me?" "Sure, why not?" So I chatted with him about poetry, philosophy, and life stuff. We were having a really great chat. "Benefactor, the abbot is asking for you." Ling Yun was suddenly called away by a young monk from the temple. When he came back out, he had changed into a black robe. I immediately complimented him, "Wow, you look even better in black. It really brings out your sharp eyebrows and bright eyes. You look way more imposing than before." "Thank you, miss. Shall we take a walk in the back hill? There's a 100-year-old peach blossom tree on the hill. It's really beautiful." Wait, did I see that right? That's Commander Lin. Prince Lin is born into noble status. He's always cold and distant to other people. Who is that girl? That's the heir of the first-class State Defender Marquis. His mother is Princess Pingyang, the Empress Dowager's favorite. He's the Emperor's direct cousin. Now he even commands the Imperial Guard. He holds immense power in the Imperial Court. I also heard he's very cold and stern, proud and noble. People make him sound so noble and unapproachable. But as soon as I showed up, I had him wrapped around my finger, easy peasy. Haha, so we went to the peach blossom tree. I turned on my super persuasive charm again, chatting with him about poetry, philosophy, and life again. I tried my absolute hardest, and finally made him laugh. I was even confused in my head. Why did his sense of humor change so much in just a little while? "Miss Shen, you're really fun." As soon as he finished speaking, a figure in white called Miss Shen as he walked towards the two of us. "There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you." "What's going on here? Why is there another Ling Yun?" He's wearing the same moon white brocade robe as before. He didn't change clothes at all. What the hell is happening? My face blindness must be acting up again. One of these two definitely isn't Ling Yun. The one in black should be the real one, right? Those passersby were whispering about us just now, saying how noble and powerful Commander Lin's family is. Wait, no, when I chatted with the guy in white earlier, the little monk also called him Prince. Oh no, I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do now? Honestly, ugly people in this world are all ugly in their own weird way. Each has their own distinct features. But super hot guys all look basically the same. Sharp, slanted eyebrows, pretty eyes and straight nose. Their jawlines are sharper than my life plan. Other than one being gentler, and the other having a colder vibe, I literally can't tell them apart. "Miss Shen, I had such a nice chat with you just now. Want to go eat vegetarian food at the temple later?" Oh, so Miss Shen loves chatting with people this much? I still couldn't tell who was who. Yep, ha ha ha. Pei Yan greets Commander Lin. Oh, so the Ling Yun in white is Pei Yan. He's the cannon fodder second male lead the system mentioned. Why the hell did I waste time on him? No thanks, I'm busy. Prince Lin, you said the lotus flowers at East Lake are in full bloom just now, right? Let's go take a look together, shall we? No need. I'm busy too. System, I messed up big time this time. What do I do now? Shut up, I've never seen anyone as dumb as you. He definitely thinks right now that you're a flirty, unfaithful woman. So you have to fix your image now. I nodded obediently like a pecking chicken. After I got home, I immediately wrote a detailed plan. I studied everything thoroughly. I even made modern egg tarts from scratch myself. I knew his servants often come to this area. So I went there to create a chance encounter. Miss Shen, you're so talented and skillful. This dessert tastes really good. I was just feeling super proud of myself. Didn't I tell you to charm the male lead? What the hell are you doing with the second male lead again? He's not Ling Yun, but he's wearing black clothes today. Who said only Ling Yun can wear black? I'm so done with you right now. Young Master Pei, don't eat this pastry. Wait, I just remembered. I didn't wash my hands when I made these pastries. Nah, actually, I'm just this gross of a person. Sorry to disappoint you. I totally get it if you're mad. See ya. Didn't wash her hands? Playing hard to get, huh? Interesting. So over these 3 years, I've tried every way to get close to Ling Yun. But as the head of the Imperial Guards, he's so busy he's basically just a myth. Most of the time, the person who shows up is Pei Yan. Delivered the wrong pastry. Delivered the wrong sachet. Delivered the wrong umbrella. What, you're marrying someone else? What am I supposed to do then? I'll take you as my concubine too, duh. My family has a noble title, sure. But we've been on the decline these past few years. Li Jian's father is the Minister of Personnel. You know full well how many benefits I get from marrying her. Shen Qinghuan, didn't you say you love me? That you'd do anything for me? Relax after I marry her. I won't treat you badly, I promise. What later are you even talking about? He's marrying someone else. My charm mission is totally screwed, right? System, am I gonna die right now? Die my ass, you idiot. Open your damn eyes and look carefully. Is this the male lead Ling Yun? You dumb airhead. You're being so delusional. You mixed up people again, didn't you? When everyone else is having Chinese class, you bring your math textbook. When it's math class, you bring history instead. How on earth do Pei Yan and Ling Yun look alike? Who Pei Yan marries has nothing to do with you, damn it. You dummy, turn around and look. Ling Yun over there has been messed around so much by you, he's fed up. His eyebrows aren't that thick. His features are softer. Left, right, right. I finally confirmed the guy in the pavilion is Pei Yan, not Ling Yun. Damn it, I really did mix them up again. If you keep zoning out like this, he's gonna walk away soon. Wait, let me explain. Explain what? Young Master Pei, I will never be your concubine, since you're gonna marry someone else. We're cutting ties for good. This is goodbye. See you never. Not this again, Shen Qinghuan? You've said the same thing so many times already. Every time you promise. We'll be strangers from then on. But the next time we meet, you're always the one chasing after me anyway. My wedding is in 2 months. I don't have time to mess around with you. Also, go to the Li Mansion tomorrow to help Xian embroider her wedding dress. Your embroidery is really good. She's mentioned it to me many times. Let go of me, leave a good impression on her. Before she marries into the family, it's good for you too. Shen Qinghuan, I'm doing this for your own good. Wait, where did she go? Oh, right. The Duke of Zhen's manor. But when I got to the front gate of the Duke of Zhen's manor, I tried to go in to explain multiple times, but I couldn't even get past the gate. Another one. Forget about you. Even the Prime Minister's daughter, who tried to ask him out for tea or a lake tour, got turned away too. You're just the daughter of an 8th rank official. You'd wait 10 years in line and still not get to enter. Since I couldn't find him there, I waited for him on the road. This is the only road he takes to court. The system yells at me for this all the time. You can't even recognize the person. Can't you recognize his horse at least? That's the Fergana horse bestowed by the Emperor himself. It's way more majestic than Pei Yan's horse, duh. To be honest, besides the fur color, don't all horses look the same? 2 eyes, 1 nose. What's the big difference? One's black today, another's white tomorrow, because of the horses. I've mixed them up so many times too. Whatever, this black one must be his. Ah! Both Ling Yun and Pei Yan are heirs to noble titles. They're both noble heirs. But Ling Yun is a max-level first-rank hereditary noble, duh. Pei Yan's family holds the lowest rank of Viscount. The title can only be passed down for 3 generations, and he's the last generation to hold it. I used to call people by their full names before, which caused a lot of awkward mix-ups, like calling Pei Yan Crown Prince Ling by mistake. That really annoyed him. Crown Prince Ling? Miss Shen, what do you mean by that? Do you think my Crown Prince title is nothing compared to General Lin's? Are you deliberately insulting me? Sorry. My bad. After that incident, I ran into Ling Yun by chance another time. He stood right in front of me, and I mistook him for Pei Yan. So I said coldly, Crown Prince Pei, excuse me? You brought me the military service notice at the martial arts field yesterday, and you don't even recognize me today? Shen Qinghuan is messing with me fun for you? I was just messing with you. Wait, Crown Prince Ling? Why did you change your horse again today? After I learned my lesson from that, whenever I saw the two of them, I'd just call out Crown Prince randomly first, before I took a closer look to tell them apart. I couldn't tell them apart just by their faces. So I'd check the sword worn at their waist. Crown Prince Ling, Miss Shen, do you need something? Crown Prince, help me. I was about to make up some random excuse. Shen Mei, where are you heading so early in the morning? Why didn't you hire a carriage? It's going to rain today, you know? Wherever you're going, I can give you a ride. Get in the carriage, Xian. You're being naughty again. It's improper for men and women to have close contact. It would be inappropriate for Miss Shen to ride with you. Ride in my carriage instead. What's the big deal? We'll all be family soon anyway. I didn't bring my maid with me today. Shen Mei can just come up and keep me company. Come on, Shen Mei, get in. Is Li Jian trying to treat me like her servant? Fine, whatever you say. The Mandarin ducks embroidered on this are really nice. You always have such good taste. You can tell her what patterns should be embroidered on the wedding dress, so that someone can get it ready early to save them an extra trip later. Right, you're always so thoughtful. Shen Mei, why are you still standing there? Get in. What are you waiting for? I just stood there watching their little act quietly. When they saw I wasn't moved at all, Li Jian got angry. Do you expect me to personally invite you in? Shen Qinghuan, get over here right now. If you're gonna be a concubine, act like one. You're already offending the main wife before you even marry in. Do you even want to have a good life later? The two of them kept playing off each other like that. The sky was already fully bright by then. Right at that moment, Ling Yun suddenly asked me, Shen Qinghuan, do you really want to be his concubine? No, I don't. That's not true. He's talking nonsense. Are you crazy? Marriage is decided by parents' orders and matchmakers' recommendations. I don't even know you that well. What gives you the right to insult my reputation out of nowhere? Shen Qinghuan, stop throwing your little tantrum already. Once you say certain things out loud, you can't take them back easily. Jian is here too, you know. Be smart about this. Pei Yan winked at me. He meant that he could put up with my rudeness normally. But in front of Li Jian, he couldn't stand up for me, so I should just swallow my pride this time. Li Jian seemed to notice his little gesture. If Shen Mei doesn't want to serve me, I guess I'm not lucky enough for that. If you ask me, the whole concubine thing might as well be called off. That's just how she is. Give her half a day at most, and she'll be over her anger. That's what Pei Yan said. When we used to hang out before, I'd get angry a lot too. He thought I just had a bad temper. But the truth was, I'd realized he wasn't Ling Yun. So I had to make up some random excuse to pretend I was mad, so I could get away as soon as possible. Then the next day when I saw him, I'd mistake him for Ling Yun again and run up to flirt with him. That's why Pei Yan always thought my anger came fast and went away just as fast. That I could cheer myself up on my own. That I was super forgiving. No matter how out of line he acted, we'd be back on good terms. After just one day, while we were talking, another carriage caught up to us from behind. It was the Ling family's guards. They saw the sky was getting dark, specifically sent a carriage to take Ling Yun to the palace. Shen Qinghuan, stop messing around. Get in the carriage. Look at this weather. If you get caught in the rain, you'll probably catch a cold. Why did I say that? Because in ancient times, a cold isn't like the flu we have now. If it gets severe, it can kill you. Pei Yan once had a really bad case of typhoid fever. I didn't even take my clothes off to rest, and took care of her at the other courtyard for days, until the system woke up and yelled at me furiously. What the hell are you doing now? Wasting time on this good-for-nothing person. Do you want to get me killed? I don't want to be your system anymore. Help. Someone come swap this host out for me, please. Oh, I messed up again. Isn't this the Lin family's other courtyard? How come she's Pei Yan? I found out later. Pei Yan's mother is also from the Lin family, but they are distant relatives of Ling Yun's family outside the 5 kinship generations. This place belongs to Pei Yan's uncle, so the Lin Manor plaque is hung at the gate. Can you blame me for that? Pei Yan also seemed to recall that past memory. Her tone started to soften up. Hurry up, Qinghuan. In front of outsiders, aren't you afraid people will laugh at you? Come inside first, we can talk about anything later. Right after she finished speaking, it started to rain. Shen Qinghuan, what are you standing there for? Get in? No way I'm getting in your carriage. Pei Yan's face immediately turned very ugly. Qinghuan, what do you mean by that? Prince Ling will take me home. No need to trouble you. Prince Ling will take you home. Shen Qinghuan, have you lost your mind from the rain? Do you even know what your status is? I didn't dare say a single word. Let's go. In the carriage, I saw him press his thin lips together. His jawline was clenched tight, clearly holding back his anger. Weren't you going to be someone's concubine? Why are you getting in my carriage then? I didn't say that. Your Highness, let me explain. I racked my brain and started making up nonsense. My father is a low-ranking 7th grade official who happens to work under Pei Yan's father. I got close to Pei Yan, originally just to get on her good side. Who knew she would misread my intentions? Of course it's my fault too, I didn't keep proper boundaries. That's why she got the wrong idea. I was scared to death. Prince Ling, don't be mad at me, okay? I really know I was wrong. Please forgive me this once. Pretty please. Since you know you can't keep proper boundaries, you should be more careful. You're sitting so close to me. If I get the wrong idea too, it won't be that easy to sort things out. Go get him already. He's just bluffing. He's actually super nervous inside. Look, his right hand is almost crushing the seat armrest. He's terrified, you'll admit, that you got close to him just to get a better career for your father. To deal with a guy who says one thing and means another, you gotta be direct. Host, go for it. You got this. Just like the system said. When he spent time with you before, he already had a crush on you ages ago. If you weren't such an idiot who keeps mixing people up and flip-flopping between the two of them, which made him confused about your feelings, you would have finished the capture mission long ago. I thought about it carefully. That actually makes sense, because I couldn't tell the two apart. In their eyes, I was always hot and cold. Pei Yan was very confident, thinking I was totally crazy about her. But Ling Yun thought the complete opposite. He always thought he might have misread my feelings, that I didn't like him at all, and only got close to him for other purposes. I had way more chances to meet Pei Yan these past 3 years, and we were also closer. I barely got to see Ling Yun at all. He's very rigid, and deliberately kept his distance from me. Other than a few ambiguous things I said, joking that I admired his charm, like saying General Ling looks so dashing on horseback. We didn't actually make much progress. Sometimes when I flirted with him and he got interested, thinking I might have feelings for him, the next time he would run into me on the street, being all cozy and affectionate with Pei Yan, and immediately ditch that thought. Ling Yun comes from a noble family. He's always gotten everything he wanted. He has extremely high self-esteem. He would never steal someone else's loved one. If I don't have feelings for him, he definitely won't reveal his true feelings either. That would just make us a laughingstock. I was thinking very seriously. He saw I stayed silent for quite a while, and thought I'd agreed by default. Miss Shen, let's just lay all our cards on the table today. You're a straightforward person. You're rushing about for your father's career prospects, and deliberately currying favor with Pei Yan. But to people who don't know the full story, they'll just think you're deeply in love with him. Your father doesn't hold a high official rank. He has way too many superiors above him. Are you gonna cozy up to every single one of them? Even though rules for male-female interactions aren't as strict as the previous dynasty, you still can't act this recklessly? You better be more careful from now on, so you don't get misunderstood by others again. When you see me in the future, please keep a proper distance too. Things like sneaking into my carriage today, never let that happen a second time. We were standing really too close. This time I could see Ling Yun's eyes clearly. They have a slight upward tilt at the outer corners. They look way nicer than Pei Yan's. Being stared at by me like that, Ling Yun looked a little nervous. He tried to push me away. I immediately reached out and held his shoulders. I wanted to say something flirty, but my mind went completely blank. It was so strange. When I'm with Pei Yan, I can spout all kinds of nonsense off the top of my head. Like reciting lines, I never run out of things to say. The face in front of me is so similar to his, but the feeling in my heart is totally different this time. I felt nervous and uneasy. My heart was thumping wildly, like there was a little deer jumping around in my chest. I'm usually really quick with words, but I actually started stuttering. I knew if I missed this chance, who knows when I'd get another one. Besides, with Ling Yun's personality, he'll only deliberately keep his distance from me later. I'll never get this kind of small private space with just the two of us again. All the rumors between me and other people are misunderstandings. What I have with you isn't... Ling Yun's body visibly stiffened for a second. I could clearly feel under his chest, his heartbeat suddenly speeding up. I can't keep rambling nonsense like this. I'm not Ling Yun. I'm only using Pei Yan, nothing more. It's different with you. I admit I've been deliberately trying to get close to you, but it's not for my father's sake. It's for myself. How can I make you believe me? Then prove it to me. I froze for a second. Before I realized what he meant, I tilted my head up and leaned closer to Ling Yun. The system was totally right. Ling Yun acts all cold, but he's secretly super bold. Sorry, I couldn't hold back just now. I'll send someone to propose marriage tomorrow. Scared? Too late, ha ha ha. Ling Yun was even more eager than I thought. He said he'd send the matchmaker tomorrow, but he brought the official matchmaker over that same afternoon. I originally thought, for someone of his status, when it comes to marriage, he'd at least pick a well-matched daughter from a noble family. But I didn't expect the official matchmaker to say, when Ling Yun was 17, he earned military merit on the border. The emperor wanted to reward him back then. He asked to be allowed to choose his own spouse in the future. The Marquis and Marchioness of Zhengguo are also very open-minded. Our family's power is already at its peak. We can't climb any higher than we already are. As long as our child likes their partner and lives a happy life, that's all that matters. There's no need to care about other trivial things. Ling Yun told his family as soon as he got home, and they agreed right away. They sent over the betrothal gifts the same day. When I counted the days, the wedding date was also set for the 18th, 2 months later. The exact same day as Pei Yan's wedding date. It was definitely too late to embroider the wedding dress myself on such short notice. According to traditional customs, I have to at least embroider a gold-embroidered bridal veil. So I went to the biggest silk shop in the capital to pick out embroidery threads. The shop owner is really good at running business. He specially set up several private rooms on the second floor for distinguished guests. Guests can just sit in the private rooms drinking tea and browsing fabric samples. Whatever threads or fabrics you want, maids will bring them to your room for you to choose from. On the streets of the capital, If a roof tile falls, it's bound to hit a few officials. With my father's lowly official rank, I normally wouldn't even qualify to go up to the second floor. But since I'm marrying Ling Yun, that's a whole different story. So the shop arranged for me to sit in the largest private room. I was sipping tea slowly when I suddenly heard from the next room low murmurs of conversation. "Brother Pei, where's your wife? Did you come alone?" It turned out to be Pei Yan and his group of good-for-nothing friends. A rich brat named Jojin was the one speaking. "Are you sure she'll like the style you picked? Jian's wedding dress is all set. I'm here to pick a gold-trimmed veil for Qinghuan. Take all these brocades away. Bring me some pink ones instead. Weavers from small families probably haven't seen much of the world anyway. I was just listening to you bragging earlier. You even wanted Shen Qinghuan to embroider your wife's wedding dress? How come you're even picking her own veil for her now? She's from a humble family. She hasn't seen that many nice things. She probably can't even get up to the second floor of this shop. Wedding is a big deal after all. I'll pick some fine fabrics and gold-silver threads for her. Send them over so her wedding dress won't look shabby on the big day and get mocked by others. Brother Pei, you're really good at doting on people. She's just a concubine. Who wears a formal wedding dress when marrying as a concubine into the backyard? Even a plain small sedan and ordinary fabrics are already enough to give her face. Her father is an official anyway, no matter how low his rank is. She's marrying into my family as a noble concubine. I'm not that stingy to deny her this little bit of decency. Well, Shen Qinghuan is so beautiful. No wonder you're like this, Brother Pei. Cut the crap. You don't get it. That girl has a terrible temper. I sent people to her house to pass messages several days ago, and she didn't even give me a single reply. After I parted with him that day in Ling Yun's carriage, Pei Yan sent people to look for me many times. At first, she was harsh and stern. She told me to go apologize to Li Jian. I was busy preparing my dowry. I had no time to pay attention to her. I directly ordered the servants. Block all people from the Pei family outside the gate from now on. After not getting my reply several times, Pei Yan started to panic a little. I've never been angry for such a long time before. Pei Yan backed down a little. She thought this wasn't a big deal anyway. If I really don't want to embroider Li Jian's wedding dress, then just let it go. She thought I was so infatuated with her. It must have hurt me enough that I can't marry as the main wife. And now I'm asked to embroider Li Jian's wedding dress? That does seem a little bullying. Pei Yan thought guiltily. Fine. She'll just back off a little this time. We're getting married soon anyway. Even if I have a bad temper, she can discipline me properly after I enter the manor. Let's marry her into the house first. Ha ha ha, you can't spoil women. Brother Pei, you're worried Shen Qinghuan won't marry you? She'd even risk her life for you. Let alone being a concubine. She'd even agree to be your slave. Brother Pei, you must not soften your heart, that's right. You've all seen how she's treated me these years. Not marrying me would probably be worse than killing her. So you can't give in. She's just a concubine. If you spoil her like this, she'll get way too arrogant. Then she'll fight with your wife all day long and turn the whole backyard into a total mess. You'll have a hard time then. The two chatted for a while. Tips on managing wives. Shujin had quite a lot of experience to share with Pei Yan on how to balance wife and concubines. Pei Yan listened carefully. That makes sense. Women really shouldn't be spoiled. Just then the maid came over holding carefully selected veil samples. No need. Let her come pick it herself. Instead of currying favor with her, you'd better curry favor with your wife. Listen to me, husband and wife are one. Spend more energy on your wife. With her family background, she'll reward you way more. Go get all the best fabrics in the shop. I'm afraid that's not possible today. The Ling family's Shizi consort is in the next private room. All the best fabrics have been sent to her already. Which Shizi of the Ling family? How many Ling Shizi are there in this world? Ling Yun is getting married soon. This ascetic, monk-like guy suddenly decided to get married? Who is he marrying? I have no idea. I only know it's a girl with the surname Shen. I don't know anything about her family background. The image of that rainy day, when I climbed into Ling Yun's carriage and sat next to him, popped up in his mind. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. How could Qinghuan climb up to the Duke's mansion? What's wrong? Brother Pei, why are you trembling? Are you okay? Ha ha ha. You think this Shen surnamed cheesy consort is Shen Qinghuan? Ha ha ha, Brother Pei. No offense. You're really overthinking this. Yeah, I'm overthinking. I was focusing on listening to the noise next door. The door was suddenly pushed open. I got a shock. Why are you sneaking around? What are you doing? Did you pick anything you like? Almost. Haven't seen you for a long time. Did you miss me? Who said General Lin is so ascetic he could be a monk? He's clearly a hungry wolf that's held back for ages. But we haven't even had our wedding night yet. Ling Yun has incredible willpower. He always snaps back to his senses right at the critical moment. Never crosses the line even a little bit. But that makes me suffer so bad. He always leaves me hanging in an awkward spot, feeling half dead and totally frustrated. Right now, I'm like a delicate little puppet, stiff as a board, moving only the tiniest bit. I don't even dare breathe too hard, let alone move. There are people right next to us. The soundproofing here is terrible. The soundproofing really is garbage. I heard every single word Pei Yan and Zhou Jing said, even though Ling Yun and I kept our voices down on purpose. The soundproofing here is terrible. Wait, that voice? Is that Shen Qinghuan? No way, that's impossible. Kiss me. Q Qinghuan? What are you doing? It's dark out. How dare you break into my quarters, you fool. Forgive me, General Lin. Brother Lin, hurry up and leave. Xin Qinghuan? The crown princess they mentioned just now is you? You're marrying Ling Yun? Yep, the wedding is on the 18th day of the 12th lunar month. The same day as yours. I'm afraid you won't get to attend our wedding feast, Master Pei. I don't believe this. Did he force you into this? You bastard Ling, you're kidnapping a civilian woman. I'm gonna report this to the Emperor directly. You must have a death wish, huh? Ha ha ha, General Ling. This has nothing to do with me, I swear. I barely even know this guy, honestly. Get out, now. Ah! Impossible, this can't be happening! Next, the news of my upcoming wedding to Ling Yun spread like wildfire across the capital. As Ling Yun put it, this way, random nobodies who don't know their place won't come bothering me again. Given the Lin family's status in the capital, I thought Pei Yan would definitely give up and back off. Who knew he'd go completely crazy instead? First, he ran to the Li mansion to break off his engagement to Li Jian. When his family found out, they threw a huge fit. Then he came to my house to ask for my hand in marriage. My parents both thought Pei Yan had lost his mind. Our daughter is the future Duchess of the state. Why on earth would she settle for you? Who does your Pei family think you are? Guards, throw him out! No matter how much my servants humiliated him, Pei Yan stubbornly refused to leave. He showed up every day like he was going to court, stood at my front door for the entire day, said he wanted to see me one last time. He wouldn't give up until he heard it from my own mouth. I had no choice but to ask my servants to bring him to the side yard. Pei Yan, haven't I made myself clear enough already? You spent most of your personal savings on me. You said as long as I'm happy, you'd do anything for me. Spent all your fortune just to make me smile. And that time I fell into the lake. You jumped in without a second thought to save me. Have you forgotten all of that? This knife isn't for you. It's for Ling Yun. Looking at Pei Yan's hysterical, desperate, broken expression, I had to tell him the truth. To make him give up once and for all. Use your head. You never practice martial arts or use weapons anyway. You only like reciting poems and writing couplets. Why would I give something like this to you? I only hung out with you because I mistook you for Ling Yun. I have face blindness, you know. You two look really similar. After I explained all this, Pei Yan broke down even more. Impossible! You mean you never loved me at all these past 3 years? How can you come up with such a ridiculous excuse? Did you never look at this knife carefully? There's a 0 carved at the very bottom of the blade. You ha 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 ha. Later, Pei Yan went back to his mansion and fell seriously ill. He stayed in bed for more than half a month straight. After he recovered, he finally came to his senses a little bit. His family forced him to go to the Lee mansion to apologize and salvage the engagement. He stayed silent for half the night, then nodded and agreed. But he got thrown out by the Lee family again anyway. Is our daughter some cheap cabbage? You can just pick and choose as you please? Take her whenever you feel like it? Get lost! Li Shilan hated how he behaved, so he kept making things hard for the Pei family in official circles. On top of that, Ling Yun was quietly fanning the flames behind the scenes. Soon enough, because of a moderate mistake, the Pei family's noble title was revoked. Pei Yan lost all hope, asked to be transferred to an official post outside the capital. The days when she thought she was really something had no glimmer of light left at all. She took a county magistrate post in a remote area. The day she left the city was exactly the day of my wedding. A shabby carriage passed right by me during the wedding feast. From then on, we were miles and miles apart. I took the high road. She took the low road. We never crossed paths again.
Hi guys, do you love today's story? This is the full ending, no need to ask a part 2 anymore. I'll be posting more full story later on. If you enjoy my story, please like, comment and subscribe me. Thank you so much.